It's day 54 now. Actually, it's day 55, but I didn't make my video yesterday because I didn't get in here until like 10 o'clock at night. I was exhausted. Um, so this is the day 54 video. Let's see. So yeah, I just got off a week off Marietta, hanging out with my buddy and two friends actually, and well, four friends, I guess, really. It was kind of I was gonna surprise them at work, but they had apparently they had some shit happen, and they had to sell their house in like a really messy situation, and so I was gonna surprise them at work, and he's like, "Oh, surprise! I don't have a fucking house for you to stay in," but luckily they're staying with their other friend who's he's more of an acquaintance to me, but he's a really nice guy, so he let me stay there too, and I just kind of crashed on the floor. I took my bed out of my Subaru and used that for a bed there. Um, so I hung out there. Actually, I went back to my old place of work, and I mean that's how much I liked working there. It was like I would never go back to a place of work and be like, "Hey, I'm in town for a couple of days. You guys need a hand?" 'Cause they're a party. Their main business is doing party rental stuff. So they got hit pretty hard by COVID, and now that everybody's coming back to work, nobody wants to go back to work because everybody's on fucking unemployment and shit. And so they're pretty short-handed. So I tried to give them a hand one day, and tried to give them a hand on Thursday, and man, I am just not built for that kind of fucking work anymore. I am so out of shape. It fucking wrecked me. I had a hard time. I was gonna do Thursday and Friday. I did Thursday, and I was like, I can't do Friday. I was like, it's too much. It was a hot motherfucker too. So did that. That was pretty much we just chilled and watched movies and shit and caught up, and so it was nice. But now I'm on the road again, so I gotta get used to being on the road again. Didn't sleep great last night. Just kind of want to slant a little bit, and I was so tired. I didn't want to get my leveling blocks out, but when I find something more permanent tonight, I'm definitely gonna make sure I do it right. So coming out yesterday, I hit the tail end of Hurricane Ida. Um, it wasn't really that bad for me. It was just a lot of rain, a lot of standing water. It was about a good 2 or 3 hours just driving through just pouring ass rain. But I knew I just kind of had to push through and just get on the other side of it, and because it was just this huge band coming up through it, like it's just gonna just fucking like a whip crack across the east. And I was like, man, I don't want to mess with this. I'm just gonna keep going. So I got through that. I am in Hot Springs, Arkansas now. This was pretty much the next major goal. I think I'm gonna set up some camps somewhere. I'm in a free spot now. The first spot I went to said it was a Corps engineer site, which are usually free, but get out of here. Get out of here. But they're usually free, but this one it was like $20 a night, and it was all full. Like the whole site was full. I guess it's like right on the lake. I couldn't really see. I could only go off of what my topography on my map was telling me. Um, so I sat there and tried to register to camp. You can only do it online, which is fucking lame. I don't know what. That's so stupid. And you barely even got service there too. So, but finally got enough service to look at it, and sure enough, it's booked. So I couldn't do anything. So I was like, oh, shit. Let's go up the road and see if hopefully there's a site up here. And luckily, it looks like it'll be me and one other person. I thought I saw a couple of fires when I came in last night, but so yeah, there's one person, a couple sites up. They're okay sites. They're on the slant. It's not the best. I mean, like that site there. There's another site behind it. There's mine. There's that. The other person's up that way. Yeah, it's just these hard granite here, so you can't really. I mean, there's not really a lot you can do. It's not very deep before you hit rock. But whatever, it's free. I'm not gonna bitch that much. I guess you can't really see it, but there's a lake like straight that way. Um, But I guess I'm up on this ridge, so I can't really see it. I was hoping it was going to cool down a little bit up here. It's still a hot motherfucker, man. It was like 97 degrees when I rolled in at fucking 8 o'clock last night. I think it's going to be brutal, man. And that's what they're saying about Hurricane Ida is, all those people without power that's got a major heat wave coming. Heat index is going to be over 100, dude. I fucking feel for them, man. I wish there was something I could do to help. But God, dude, that's going to suck for a while. Like, it's not even gonna start cooling down until like October, probably. Um, but yeah, man. So I was gonna go take pictures, but just listening to the reports coming in, and I better just stay away. It's like, for one, I probably can't do it safely. Two, I'm just gonna be getting in the way if I go down there. I need to let those first responders and shit do their thing, just not be anywhere near there. So, I hope everything goes alright down there. It sounds like it's gonna be pretty fucking bad once the rivers crest and all that shit. Man, it might be one of the worst hurricanes that ever hit American soil, probably. It sounds pretty rough. Um, um, Other than that, man, big fucking deal yesterday. Ended the longest war in U.S. history. I mean, say what you want about the way it got handled, but it's over. It's no troops in Afghanistan for the first time in 20 years. For half my life, that's all I've known is war in Afghanistan. That's man. That's like, there's kids in the military that have been in the military that weren't even alive for 9/11. They don't even understand what the whole fucking deal was about. They don't even understand how like the whole genre of country music changed for post 9/11 nationalism. Like, it's crazy, man. 20 years. And I think he bumbled it. I think it could have been a lot better, but he did it. He said, "Fuck it, we're out." And it was gonna be messy either way. I mean, there's not really, that's the Taliban just been sitting here planning this shit for 20 years. They're like, as soon as they're gone, we're back in. All we gotta do is wait. I don't know. They're pretty shitty. Taliban's pretty shitty, but if they're being true about wanting to be recognized as a legitimate government and trying to change, to be a little bit more moderate about how they govern, and if that's true, good for them. I mean, I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I mean, there's already reports of people getting yanked out of their homes and executed for being fucking outspoken against the Taliban and shit. So I mean, we'll see. What are you gonna do? You can't go back in. So it's their show now. Hopefully they are a little bit better than they used to be. And I'm hoping, since Afghanistan got a little bit more modernized over the last 20 years. They got cell phones and shit now, so they can get on the internet. And they say the most of the population of Afghanistan now is like the average age is 18 now. Like, a lot of young people. So hopefully being exposed to different views around the world has kind of helped guide groups like the Taliban and some of them into a more moderate position. But I know you got ISIS and shit out there too, which is a weird situation because the Taliban hates ISIS, so that's like, it's definitely in our interest to be supporting them, because ISIS is way fucking worse than the Taliban. So, that's crazy, man. Like how bad, yeah, how bad of a fundamentalist do you have to be to, like, the other fundamentalists? Like, dude, you're going a little far. you know, that's pretty crazy shit. But I don't know, man. It's fucking over, man. It's fucking over. That's crazy. I doubt that'll last long, though. That's like our modus operandi. If I could go to war, I'm gonna fucking drive the war machine. Imagine if other countries doing that. We'd fucking be all over, man. Imagine if China was going over, having fucking nation building all over the world and shit. Like, we'd be all over them, dude. It's crazy. We're so fucking hypocritical. You need to stay out of that shit, dude. Like, go help out, build some roads or something, but don't go fucking do a regime change. Whatever. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how long that lasts before we go into another action. Who knows, man? We might be putting troops in Taiwan here pretty soon. We'll see. But yeah, so I guess, what did I say? Day 44, I think? Day 54? Day 54. Um, from here, I'm just gonna keep heading east, I guess, or keep heading west. Sorry, and I think what I'm gonna do from here is I want to hang out here for a couple of days at least. I got, man, Labor Day is coming up, so I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do for that, because I'm definitely gonna have a spot. I might just have to stay here through the weekend. It might be, cause it's the last big holiday, so, um, excuse me. So I'm definitely gonna have to be hunkered down and make sure I have a spot, because, this shit's gonna fill up quick, for sure. And it's not gonna be your average weekend, it's gonna be probably through Wednesday of next week, I imagine. Um, I don't know. I guess if I'm gonna be in a place for Labor Day weekend, I guess Little Rock's or Hot Springs is a pretty good place to be. I like the area. I like the town. I might go check out the actual spas. I guess you know what the deal is with the Hot Springs is it used to be like where the 30s, the 1930s gangsters hung out. You know, like Bugsy Malone and fucking Al Capone and shit. Like they all like this was like their place. You know, this is where they all came. So there's like all this crazy uh, gangster history. So I've never really got the chance to go check it out before. So I'm gonna go run around town and see what that's all about. And and yeah, I guess that's it for today. We'll update here this afternoon probably. All right, later.